What is up, Gear Squad? Chain Gear here, bringing you another video, and today we are going to talk about a brand new game coming out for the PlayStation 4. For me, coming out for the PlayStation 4 Pro. Not sure how many of you guys jumped on that bandwagon, but it is Killing Floor 2, and I was able to play the Killing Floor 2 beta, and I'm coming at you guys with some first impressions. Let's get started. Alright guys, so let's jump into the story and key features. Now this can all be found on Killing Floor 2's website, but I'm just going to go ahead and read it out for you guys. In Killing Floor 2, players descend into continental Europe, where the outbreak caused by Horzine's biotech company failed experiment has quickly spread and gained unstoppable momentum, especially paralyzing the European Union. Just 1 month after the events of the original Killing Floor, the specimen clones are everywhere and civilization is in disarray. Communications have failed, governments have collapsed, and military forces have been systematically eradicated. The people of Europe know survival and self-preservation too well, and lucky survivors have gone into hiding. Not all have given up hope, though. A group of civilians and mercenaries have banded together to combat the outbreak and established privately funded operation bases across Europe. Upon tracking specimen clone outbreaks, players will descend into Zed-laden hot zones and exterminate them. Alright guys, so Zeds are zombies, and this is a zombie game. And let me just be straight with you guys, I love it. It is so much fun. Now, if you guys didn't know, this game was actually brought to you by Hardsuit Labs. Yes, Hardsuit Labs has done it once again, bringing us another fantastic game, or at least helping bringing another fantastic game to light. If you guys go on Hardsuit Labs website right now, you guys will see all the games that they have been working on, and I'm really proud to say that these guys have done an amazing job. Now, I'm not 100% sure what they did on this title, but you guys know that they've been hard at work. Right in the beginning of the game, you can actually see the Hardsuit Labs logo come on in, and it says Hardsuit, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, let's talk a little bit more about this game. Again, looking at the website, they have key features. The first one is visceral gore. Now, I'm not going to read all of these word by word, but yeah, this game is a gory game. If for some reason you're for the faint of heart and you don't like seeing heads be chopped off or exploded, probably not the right game for you. But in general, I kind of want to dive into the graphics of this game. They're pretty good. Now, I'm using a PlayStation 4 Pro, and so I do believe that I'm playing the game in 4K. Now, this is the beta, and I didn't actually check, and the footage that you're seeing right now is 1080p, but the game looked really good on my television. I also have HDR settings, so the games are going to look good on my TV, probably better than most. But in general, I thought it looked really good. I think it looks better than a lot of games that are kind of, again, Killing Floor is not free to play, but it is a PC port, and so I think a lot of PC ports don't always come over and look the greatest, but I think that this one did fairly well, and the gore definitely shows. The next thing that they talked about was 6-player co-op and solo play. Now, I actually only got to play the training mission, and I played it a lot. Yeah, the training mission. Can you imagine trying to play the training mission for Hardsuit Labs Blacklight Retribution over and over again? Now, you might have done it before, maybe to test out a weapon or something like that, but it's not necessarily the most fun thing in the world. But in this game, Killing Floor 2, it actually gave me quite a lot of information. It did consistently tell me the same things over and over again because it was a tutorial, but I was able to try all of the different guns and a lot of the different skills. Now, we will go into that later, but this is all about solo play and co-op. I love that. If you guys don't know me, I love cooperative gameplay. I love games like Destiny. I love games like Diablo. I love games like Overwatch. Why? Because I get to play with my friends. It's cooperatively competitive, right? You and your friends are going out versus other people and their friends. And I love that kind of stuff. But this is just classic shoot-'em-up zombies. But, again, that visceral gore and that tactical gunplay feels really, really great, which, again, we'll get into in a minute. But being able to play online or play by yourself, definitely a big portion of this. They also have versus survival game mode. So there is a versus mode where it's PvP. Now, I, again, didn't get to play this, but apparently it's a 12-player PvP mode where 2 teams take turns playing humans versus Zeds. Again, Zeds being zombies. Now, I will definitely have a full-on, if maybe not a review, but a lot of gameplay from this. I will be buying this game. The game went gold, and it'll be coming out on the 18th of November, and it will be $30, I believe. And you can pre-order it right now. Now, you know me, I'm not a huge fan of pre-ordering, and I'll probably get this not on disc, but on my PlayStation. It's small enough. I'm not really worried about paying, you know, a lot less when in the $30 price tag. And if I can get a whole bunch of people to play with me, that would be pretty awesome. So let me know if you guys are interested. The next thing is the terrifying Zeds, these new enemies. They have all these fan favorites and things, and they talk a lot about the old Killing Floor, but for a lot of us who have been PlayStation 4 or PlayStation players for as long as I have at least, I never played the original Killing Floor. Now I've seen it, and every single time I saw it, it just reminded me of Left 4 Dead, which is one of the reasons why I'm really excited about this. I loved Left 4 Dead on the Xbox 360 and even on PC, but I never got to play Killing Floor, and unfortunately, Left 4 Dead never came to the PS4. Well, now we have our own Left 4 Dead type of game, just a straight-up zombie shooter that has more and is more in-depth than the, you know, kind of original, or I don't know if it's original, but Call of Duty's zombie shooter. So I'm excited to have this standalone $30 zombie shooter that is way more in-depth than a lot of zombie shooters that that has preceded it. So I'm really, really excited for this. And there are lots of different types of Zeds or zombies. It seems like there's already like 3 or 4 normal zombies, you know, guys that just kind of come after you. Some of them are more faster, some of them seem like they do more melee, some of them do erratic movement, and then there are the big bloaters, the big guys that throw up on you. There are these little spider-looking ones that crawl over the ground. There are ones that shoot, you know, like rockets and stuff at you. There are ones that have blades, and it really spices up the gameplay. And this is all me playing, again, in the tutorial. So I can't wait to see what other enemies they have. Next is the unique blend of weaponry. Yeah, I love this. I love the way that this game feels in terms of the weaponry. Just the tactical gunplay feels so good. When you're popping off on, you know, a zombie's head, it just, you know, blows up. Or, you know, if you have a boss, you know, it might make sense to just go after them and slice off their head with a berserker. Now, I'm going to start talking about all of these in-game words, so I'm going to try and take a step back. But the weaponry, it's awesome. There are a whole bunch of classes, and I guess we might as well jump into the next point. Extended perk system. There are different classes that you can play as, and really it's just a whole bunch of perks. You can get whatever weapon you want, but different weapons suit different classes better. And the more you work within those classes, you get actual perks, and you get to, you know, the more you level that class up, the more perks you get under that. It's awesome. That's the reason why I kept playing just, again, the tutorial over and over again, because I wanted to see how each and every class played differently. And again, like, I didn't even get to get any perks. I was only level 1. I didn't get to keep playing and level up. It was going to take way too long to level up within the tutorial. So it was one of those things where I just wanted to see what kind of weapons there were, and each one felt so good. Some of them felt a little samey to me. Like, I'm not really sure what the difference between this SMG and this SMG are. I mean, you could even see, you know, like, here are the stats, but I didn't really get the feeling of some different things, especially when you play as the gunslinger, for example, who had dual revolvers or dual pistols, and sometimes they just kind of felt the same. But even so, I loved the amount of weapons, and I'm not sure if there will be more or what the difference will be. I'm not sure what the difference between the beta and the actual gold game will be, but we'll have to wait and see. The next thing is brutal melee combat, and that's very true as well. Now, it seems like that brutal melee combat is kind of saved for one class called the Berserker, but like I said, anyone can utilize any weapon, at least as far as I've seen so far. And it seems like, I played the Berserker, and it is fun. It's tactical. It feels really great. It kind of reminds me of Dead Island a little bit. Dead Island, actually, I would say was a little bit worse. It seemed like sometimes you were just like slicing at things and then finally one hit, someone's arm would fly off or leg would be chopped. And in this game, it really feels like every time I swipe at someone, first of all, it's a possibility of a one-hit slice, sometimes it's a one-hit kill. Some things that they're not talking about in here, things that I definitely want to talk about, is Z time. You've probably already seen it in the gameplay when you kill someone and then all of a sudden everything kind of goes black and white and slow, and you're able to kill, get multiple headshots because you're still moving kind of in normal time, but also not. It's almost like you can aim in normal time, but all of your actions are slow. But I like it a lot. That Z time is really, really cool, and it makes you feel really powerful within the game. Now, I don't know how that works in multiplayer, something that I'm sure Heavenclone knows. I saw that he was streaming recently when the game first came out in beta, so definitely check out Heavenclone's channel to maybe learn a little bit more about that. But there are a lot of cool things in this game. You have the healing packs to heal yourself and your teammates. Again, all of those different classes, you actually have, I believe there's a medic class, and that medic class has these healing weapons that you can shoot people, but you can also shoot your teammates and heal them. Just so many cool ideas, and I really, really needed this. Now again, I've said this a million times, but I only got to play the tutorial, and I cannot wait on November 18th to actually give this game a shot. But that's basically it. The only other thing on the website is that it was optimized for PlayStation 4 Pro, which again, I do have, so that was pretty exciting for me. But that's basically it, guys. Let me know if you guys have seen Heavenclone's stream, if you guys have been watching Smoke Wild's videos, or if you guys have enjoyed the gameplay that you're seeing right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, and let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next one.